My piano's being tuned today, and I'm in the office doing a little bit of work, but put together a video about the cleaning crew again. So, enjoy. Sorry about the rant, but I'm sure you'll understand. See ya. Good grief, can they not straighten up the mirrors right? All right, so on mirrors like this that rotate, always find a point that's straight. So like measure it in the middle, right here on my finger. So if I go like this and I move the bottom of that, I know it's gonna be straight up and down. Look at this crap. Oh, same thing over here. It's the same mirror, so it's the same. So just move that to that point on your finger, right there, and you got a straight mirror. I don't know why professionals can't do that. Okay, so in my rentals, we provide a desk with a good sized monitor. I think, what is that? Probably 27, something like that, or bigger. And you know, people can just plug it in through the HDMI. And we also have this little duplicator box. It's got a charger on it. It's got one of these deals. And, you know, everything you can need. But, you know, I would expect the cleaners to not leave the wires everywhere. So now after about 60 seconds of cleaning up the wires, looks a lot better. You want to know another thing I can't stand? It's when they leave the blinds in all different kind of directions. They should all be down flat like that and turned pointing outside down so you don't get the hot sunshine in, but at the same time it lets in light. Let's see what they did on the sinks. Yep, that looks pretty good. Look for fingerprints. That's all right. Let's go over to the other one. I can tell they didn't use the stainless steel polish because it's still got splatter marks on it. See? And what about fingerprints on here? Yeah, it looks pretty good. So why am I so fussy? Because, you know, you pay somebody to clean your house and you pay them a decent fee. And when I got to come in and clean after the cleaners, I just do not like it. And so I don't imagine I'll be using this crew anymore. I walked in today. Now, granted, it's been a couple of weeks since I've been here, but there was a carpet of mosquitoes on the floor, a carpet of gnats. And you want to know why? Because I think you saw that in the last video I did, that that crew came back and cleaned it because they did an awful job the first time. They left trash underneath the dining room table, and you know, it just wasn't clean. They didn't do a good job. And so they came back. I let them come back and try again. And so this was the second time. So now I just noticed all the games and stuff are all messed up. These are supposed to be neatly stacked and everything put back together. And it's not. I don't know. So where was I? Oh, they came back. And now granted, it's been a week and a half, you know. But so I have never had that many mosquitoes or gnats or anything on the floors. Now they were dead, which means the exterminators is doing his job. But the reason there were so many bugs here is because I went back and looked at the security footage of the front door. The lady left the front. She was here for over an hour, probably an hour and a half. You know what she did? She left the front door wide open. So what happens? Bugs come in. So she left, she closed them up, and they all died and left me a carpet of carcasses. That's what happened. And I don't want to come in the house and clean that up anymore. Or again, I just don't want to do it. All right, now I'm headed upstairs with my trusty friend. So let's see what was left for us. Oh boy. It's not dirty. It's just when, when a toilet sits for a week or so, it gets a little ring around it because the water evaporates out of it. So if it doesn't get flushed, on a regular basis, then it leaves a little ring. That's really not bad. Oh, there's just a little bit. So I'll put, I'll just put the stuff in here and then run around with the brush in a few minutes. And all right, well, after doing a room check, it's not too bad upstairs. I'll vacuum. There's just a few, when the house is dark, they go toward the windows, and most of the windows are downstairs because it's a really light house. And so anyway, I'll just do a quick vacuum up here. There's not many at all. Not many at all. Nothing like there was downstairs. All right, see all these photos? I took these. I took all those. Oh, they're in my Images 2025 published book from last year. So you can pick them up, have your own copy. Now, the cleaners did a good job on the beds. I did tell them that. I said, I do like the way you did the beds because they're neat. They've got the towels and all that folded on there. And then over here, they did a good job with the pillows and the towels. I don't think I could do that. Okay, here's another one of those mirrors. Finger at the top. It's about right there. And get in all the way in there to the glass. Okay, about like that. Come down here. There we go. Straight. Works every time. Finished upstairs, and I think everything looks pretty good. I vacuumed, dusted, cleaned all the bathrooms, so what time is it? It is 12:15, 15 minutes after noon. Let's see, I left my house at 8 o'clock this morning. Probably got down here by 10 because I had to drop off some checks to an AC guy that's done a couple of jobs for me here recently. And so I probably got here at 10. So an honest 2 hours of cleaning after the cleaners. So that's the fun of owning rental properties. And so if you're in the mindset where you want to do that, there's a lot of stuff you can look forward to. So if you have questions about any of it, as far as operations, financial, buying, picking something out, trying to figure out what you need, what you can afford, send me a note and I'll try to help you with that. We've been doing it for, over 10 years now. Building from the ground up, building brand new beach houses from the ground up, and either selling them or hanging on to them for a couple of years for tax purposes and renting them during that time. So I'm gonna get out of these sweaty cleaning clothes and maybe do some, maybe try to do something with that here in case I have to get out of the car on the way home. But anyway, I don't want to scare people too bad. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.